Kyle, it's really interesting that you're wearing a sweater with UA on it because every other comment on our previous Yu-Gi-Oh video is talking about the UA Ultimate Athlete archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh. This is Yu-Gi-Oh, everyone.
More like yugioh. Am I right, guys?
Plus Ultra.
Sultra.
So I'm gonna radiate.
You're gonna radiate?
I'm gonna radiate.
My boy's radioactive.
I'm gonna radiate 3!
I'm waking up.
Are we doing a gimmick today, or is it just a regular Yu-Gi-Oh quiz?
Nah, still taking a small break from gimmicks. Probably the next Yu-Gi-Oh quiz will be a gimmick.
I hope so. I'm fucking bored. Mitch, entertain me.
Jesus Christ.
As per usual, the rules are I'm gonna give you 4 names for cards, and one of them is a name that I made up, so you're gonna have to pick that one out. You'll get a point if you get it right. Question number 1, the theme is, don't ask me how I managed to find all these cards, the word Scramble.
What the fuck? How do these keep getting more specific and obscure?
I don't get it. I
don't know, man. I scramble a lot of eggs. It's not too obscure to me.
But not a lot of different Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Continue.
Your options are Scramble, Scramble, Morphtronics, Scramble, Scramble Egg, and Alexander Scramble.
Okay.
I cannot believe that Alexander Scramble is not something from the depths of your brain. I am choosing Alexander Scramble.
I am also choosing Alexander Scramble. I don't think, weird translations in Yu-Gi-Oh aside, that just seems like something that you would come up with. Also, I just realized you're wearing a Millennium hat. And that's funny.
No different design than any of the others. Very notably.
It looks like a Millennium item to
Falcon.
me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get crazy. I'm gonna pick Alexander Scramble.
Yo! Way to be different,
no.
man.
Thanks, man.
That's wild,
Don't
dude.
conform. Fucking stick it to him. The correct answer is Alexander Scramble. The twist is...
No.
I didn't make this question, or rather, I didn't make the fake answer. I asked our good friend Eric for his his commentary.
Oh,
Okay.
that tracks
tracks.
really hard, actually.
Yep.
Here are the real cards. I wanted to give you guys a really goofy, obvious one to like set the mood. So.
You know, I didn't really know what to expect for Scramble. I'm kind of let down that it's just jets taking off and a stingray. What?
And
That was real-time confusion.
I think that's a different Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I would imagine that they probably all are.
You don't say.
Oh, yeah, and that helicopter in, like, the very back, I think, is a tiger.
That tracks. Scramble Egg is going so far above my expectations.
It's really good art. That is really good art, actually.
There's so much motion. It's so good.
Holy shit, the Morphtronic thing unlocked a memory that I didn't remember.
Really?
I fucking remember that phone guy.
Oh, so you saw a little bit of 5Ds then.
I must have, because I've definitely seen that before.
It's Morphtronic Scramble is absolutely a reference to Autobots rollout.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
We're gonna move on to round number 2. The theme is a single word. So your options are
Okay.
honest, lovely, slushy, and fine.
This is just guessing. There's no way we can really discern anything from this.
I had these on the list and wanted to get rid of them.
Slushy.
Slushy. You don't think they'd put slushy in the game?
No.
Fine.
Is it?
You tell me.
I'm also gonna go with fine, because I think of any words in this list that I think give Mitch, you know, when I think of Mitch, I don't think of him as honest. He's a fucking liar. I don't think of him as lovely. He's a slut. I don't think of him as slushy. That man is solid. But I do think of fine. And interpret that as you will.
Excuse me, are you telling me that sluts cannot be lovely?
It can be, but, you know, it's a dangerous combination.
That's...
Wow.
That's what they want you to think. Sluts can't be lovely because I made that one up. No one gets points this round.
Damn it.
Lovely was my second guess.
Of course it is.
Sure.
Nico, I would like you to go back to the previous Yu-Gi-Oh episode, and after every single round, or not the Yu-Gi-Oh episode, I think the whatever episode just went up. I want you to go back. I want you to watch it. Every single time you guessed a wrong answer, you went to the correct answer. I was like, I almost guessed that.
I do know that I did that, but I am genuine every time.
I believe you. I just think it's funny.
I recognized the pattern and I went, wow, I look like a true dick. But I know every time I was like, hey, it's one of these two. It's gonna.
I really like the slushy art. I will say that.
Same.
Slushy is great.
He looks so happy.
Yeah. It really brings me joy opening this image of these three cards next to each other, and the stark difference of Fine just saying discard 2 cards, and then the other two having walls of text.
Fine is really interesting because that's a pot of greed. I know the Goblin Man kneeling there from a different card I can't place. The red pot is interesting to me.
Fine is markedly one of the worst cards in the game.
Why?
It's not even useful for decks that want an empty hand because of how specific it is, but you literally take this card from your hand, put it on the field, wait a turn, activate it, and then lose more cards in your hand.
Very cool.
It's just not good. I think it's a joke card. It's just entirely a joke card.
Really?
Huh.
The green man in that art looks really similar to like the little green man from Dragon Quest VIII. At least from what I remember. It's been like well over a decade since I played that game. But
moving on to round 3, the theme of round 3 is exclamations. So it's cards with an exclamation point in it. We've got Branch, so rude, get out, and be gone, knave.
Branch.
Branch just reminds me of fucking
Kyle, you probably remember of what time like several years ago that I got like plastered blackout drunk, and you recorded a video of me in my parents' front yard
about turtles?
Like grabbing onto a tree going, I'm so powerful, and then Kyle in the background just, what do you mean you're holding a branch?
I think I saw that video before I met you.
That's concerning.
Is that not the same experience of you to Professor Tyler with turtles?
It was the same experience. And when I hit you with a belt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that wasn't
such
like
a storied
specifically.
experience.
Yeah. Wasn't specifically one time.
Oh, you hit people with a belt when you were drunk too? I didn't. I just got hit by somebody.
Anyway.
So rude is my guess.
It is pretty rude to hit people with belts.
Yeah.
Damn it, now I can't cut that out.
Oh no, wait.
It's not an abuse thing. It was somebody I knew.
Mine was an abuse thing. I just wanted to beat the shit out of Kyle. Apparently, I don't remember that night at all. I just have video footage of it.
Tyler, you can't treat your boy wife that way.
Just
Wife.
Wife. Wait, so we have one answer on the board.
I'm gonna say begone knave. Please.
Understood. You have a reason for that?
That just seems like something that you would say to someone in like just a conversation.
Yeah, I am cringe as fuck.
You said it, not me.
Kyle?
my wife. I would like to pick. I would like to pick Get Out.
That's what you want to do right now, to watch that hockey game.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. What's the score?
We do have another point on the board. Nico pinpointed exactly what rude behavior is, and he nailed the question because of it.
Dang you,
Lame.
Nico. Why is this smaller?
Yeah, these are a lot smaller.
Yeah, this
Why
one
are they
is
smaller? What the
significantly
hell?
smaller. Why is Branch
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that called branch?
Why is branch?
There we go.
Oh,
That's
correct size.
Why is branch?
Yeah, I don't like. There are tree
Why
branches in the
is-
background, but that's not
There are trees.
primary thing. I'm sure
Trees
someone
aren't
in
the
the
only thing
comments
that branch.
is already just fuck you fucking idiots. It's called branch because of this, and it's gonna be
It's
like
actually referring to the branching life paths you take after death. Fuck off.
we've triggered so many people. I'm glad they'll
I'm
comment.
glad I'm including more spell and trap cards in this. This is great.
What is happening in Get Out? Are those like other Yu-Gi-Oh
That's an archetype. Yeah.
characters? Okay.
Yeah, a lot of card art will include like an archetype of monsters.
Got it.
The dude's arm in Gone Nate.
I was just about to say that.
Big.
I was like, that's so
Dude,
disproportionate
look at
and
his
wacky.
thigh muscles.
Oh my god, that dude has never skipped leg day ever.
He's also
Holy
never
shit.
skipped beers with the boys based on
I
his
guess.
stomach.
I mean, based on his legs, his belly could just be another kneecap. I mean,
He's got
just
the most-
legs for miles.
He's got the most powerful dad build I've ever seen in my life. Like,
Be honest. What's stopping you, men, from looking like him? All right.
Arm
That's the
extensions
female
and
gear.
Iron
ears.
deficiency.
I don't like beer that much. I don't.
All right, damn. I didn't think you actually give me answers.
Wow. Why you gotta
So-
hit on beer like that? You dress like a bartender, like beer. What's wrong with you?
I'm a lot closer to the
What
nave.
fucking bar are you going to that they dress like this?
Not the one I worked at.
The one that
Extremely
Gatsby
bougie
ran.
The hotel bar.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're just walking into Sheridan's.
I'm just here for the Bud Lights, sir.
What is your room number? We'll bill you. No.
I'm here to open a tap.
What number is the
I'm on
lobby?
a bar crawl right now. Every hotel in
I've heard
the
this place has bitch and margs, so we had to swing by.
The fact that I just imagine you be like, dog, dude, this place is the best beer. Could I have a bitchin' mark?
I just imagine like being with a group of drunk people and hyping up this bar that you want to go to, like you're in a bar crawl, and you just walk into the lobby of a Sheridan hotel.
Dude, we handed you the aux cord and you played Despacito, and now look at this. The theme of round 4 is cards with "and" in the name, so something and something.
Barnes and Noble.
Your options are cookie and cream, cloak and dagger, potato and chips, and fish and kicks.
Cloak and dagger.
Okay, that was quick.
That's a marvel.
I
That's
knew
also
why you were going to say it.
Another thing
Also,
too.
just a
It's Marvel.
phrase.
Marvel can't be Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's also another thing.
I'll make the rules. I just pick the right answers.
Fish and kicks?
Yeah, I don't.
You like that one?
You go to the seaside tavern, order just
The Sheridan.
they give you just like a piece of cod and a Nike. Like,
Welcome to the Sheridan. How can I assist? Give me a bitch and marg and a fish and kicks. Bro, who gave
sir,
the
please
trout
leave the
Tims?
establishment.
Go. I'm gonna take you to a fucking place, all right? takes you to the seaside Sheridan.
The bartender dresses like a butler and he sells shoes. This shit's crazy, dog.
Only one person has answered the question.
I don't think it can be fish and kicks because that's too just random. That doesn't have any association between the two of them. I am going to choose potato and chips.
That is also what I'm guessing. That one was calling to me for some reason.
Okay.
I didn't feel immensely strongly about any of these.
That was the only one that
honest.
pulled me in any kind of way.
Yeah.
The in honor of the release of From Software's Elden Ring DLC, I have made the fake answer for this question a reference to the turn of the century year 2000 From Software title Cookie and Cream.
Oh. Okay. No, there's so many seven-colored fish. I'm so sorry to bring up your There's no Nikes there at all. This is a nightmare.
There's also no cloak or dagger in Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah,
it's
no,
just a hitman.
It's
Cloak
just
and Dagger
JF.
is just a term for espionage. Like, what do you want?
Also, Marvel.
I don't know.
It's just like JFK Assassination 2.
That guy's not in the car.
I know, that's why I said 2. It's the
Like,
sequel.
y'all ever-
They changed
Y'all
it
ever
up.
play Sift Heads on Congregate?
I don't know what
I
the
kind
fuck
of love
that
that
is.
potato and chips art.
Yeah, it's
They're
really
adorable.
cute. It doesn't even look like card art. It just looks like something I'd find on DeviantArt,
looks like a
Instagram. Just really
I was gonna
wholesome
say,
art. I like it.
It looks like a sticker you could buy off a Redbubble. Like,
Holy shit, there's flavor text. I have to read it.
yeah.
Potato and chips always
wait.
get along.
It's not just flavor
They
text.
always,
It's
I don't know.
My ears are fucking exploding. Never do that ever again.
Don't
please.
stop.
Consume punch.
I wasn't expecting Tyler to have such a visceral
What is Kyle's volume at for you, Tyler? Because that
Yeah,
was like
really.
a little louder
was.
than normal for me.
I don't know.
Kill Tyler. Anyways, where was I?
Potato and chips always.
Potato and chips always get along. They idle in their room eating potato chips. Consume punch ones are
consomme.
delicious too. Consomme punch ones are delicious too.
Holy
Norisho ones are delicious too. Potato and chips, delicious life.
Why
You
is that a
turned me
quote? What
down,
is that?
Tyler.
Why is it quoted?
Potato and chips, delicious life.
Okay.
That's really cool.
Round 5
Okay.
is based off of worms.
I thought you were about to say words, and I was going to hit you.
Worm sign.
I honestly, I also thought that. Just from the
It's
last
based
one.
off of words with the letter T.
So it's worms, like the
Worms.
video game franchise Worms.
Worms, not worms, worms. Your options are Worm Apocalypse, Worm Opera, Worm Buster, and Worm Ugly.
Worm ugly.
Worm
Holy
Ugly.
shit.
Wormbuster, please.
Why is it calling to you?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Good. I'm glad.
promising.
Indubitably.
Worm Ugly feels like a red herring
Worm
because
Ugly.
it's so goofy. I am going to choose it because I don't trust it.
Damn it! You keep picking the ones that I want to pick.
Be different. Be unique. Become worm.
Fine, Worm Opera. I feel like it's Worm Ugly though.
Worm Ugly.
I like that Nico went, I'm going to pick Worm Ugly even though I don't think it's like a red herring. It's not it. And then Tyler went, damn, I really thought Worm Ugly was it. And then they did the opposite of what they thought.
Well, I've been picking like the same thing as Nico for like half the quiz. I gotta like spice it up a bit.
Yeah. The best part, following with me saying that was almost what I picked, I was
hate
about
you.
to say
I
Worm
hate you.
Opera.
I hate you. I hate you.
Well, even though he had absolutely no reason to think so, Kyle gets the point on this round because Wormbuster spoke to him.
Damn it!
Worm
I thought for
Buster.
sure there
Worm
had to be a
Opera.
card busting worms.
My God, Worm Apocalypse is upsetting. So is Opera.
Yeah,
no,
Opera
they're
is-
all upsetting. Actually,
They're all
I'm-
Worm is ugly. In fact, Worm is
Worm
ugly.
Ugly.
I really
I don't think
someone
Worm is
dropped their-
uglier than Worm Opera, though.
Worm
What
opera.
happened to Solosis?
Yeah, I was. Wow, thanks for stealing my joke. I was about to say someone dropped their Solosis. Yikes.
Worm opera's terrifying.
I kind of like Worm Opera.
There's something about the way that the lines are in, like just the line work in this that really like are like upsetting my soul.
But what about it is worm? I'm having a hard time.
Worm ugly.
Like I'm having a really hard time understanding why that is worm opera.
Yeah, the only one that gives worm is Worm Apocalypse.
Well, I mean, like the mouth of Worm Opera is pretty large, and the worms in Dune have big mouths, so that's like a connection I could try to force.
All right.
I don't really know though.
The worms are an archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, that didn't explain anything.
But not a theme.
What do you mean?
You could literally have said anything's an archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh, and I would have meant, cool. You've provided me with no information.
It's like, that's not a worm. A worm is an archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh. Great. That's still not a worm.
Yeah.
There are so many more worms. Why are there so many worms?
The Worm Apocalypse one, for some reason, is just reminding me of the hot dog finger scenes from Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Never watched it all the way through.
I need you to know there are 26 worms.
That's it.
On Earth?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a couple more.
I think I've seen
I
all
feel
of them,
bad for
actually.
that dead one in my basement.
Oh, there's only 25 worms now.
Only 20. Nico, what
Yikes.
the fuck did you do? Why did you let this happen?
Nico, they're an endangered species.
They're in danger when I'm around.
Wow, there's the Worm Buster. It was Nico all along.
Because we're moving on to the final round, I'll update you guys on the score. It's
Perfect.
Nico 2, Tyler 1, Kyle 2, which means either one of them could be the winner, but not Tyler. But he could tie it up and make all of this completely meaningless.
Wait, what was the score?
2-1-2.
And is the bonus round not worth 2 points?
I mean, it can be.
Oh, it usually is. I didn't. Doesn't have to be. I'm
unpredictable. I don't like it's my hosting is not. There's no structure to it.
Okay, well, how many points is it worth? Just so I know when I'm editing.
That's a good point. Since it was 1 good point, it'll be 1 point.
Okay. You just don't want me to win. I get it. That's fair. I don't want to win either.
Ugly. The theme for the final round is explosions. Your 4 options are Explosum, Boompoline, Detonado, and Blast with Chain.
Oh. Okay, so Detonado is an interesting one because it different.
Cause what?
Because it different. Obviously emulating not English. So as the other ones are. That was the different I was pointing out.
I like Boompoline the most.
Same.
Boompoline!
That's just funny.
Mm-hmm.
I want Explosum to be real, or Explosum, or whatever it's supposed to be pronounced. I want that to be real.
I'm curious to see if that is an exploding possum or an exploding blossom.
I immediately assumed possum.
Oh God, please!
I imagine it like starting to explode and then hitting you with the "We'll be right back" text.
It's just like
That would be
just
cool.
like a really bad PNG of a possum with a detonator and like C4 in the background. Like,
See, I was thinking of it more of like blossom, like it's like a mushroom cloud, but instead of a mushroom, it's in the shape of like a flower.
Oh, this probably isn't the real card. I'm gonna pick it.
Okay.
It's possum.
oh, okay.
I am gonna go Blast with Chain because I think that's just you were like kunai with chain. I'll make it explode. Kyle gets that reference.
Wow. I
Talked
do
about
know.
the Sheridan.
I do know that one of these is real. I don't know the others.
Which one's real?
You know one of them.
Which
I
one's
won't
real?
tell you until I've chosen.
I mean, we've
But
already
both
locked in.
picked. You can just say what it
You
is.
have the
Cool, what's
opportunity.
Blast with chain.
So I'd like to change my answer to Boompoline, please. You activated my trap card. I didn't say that I was locked in. I'm changing my answer.
Oh! And that's crazy because I didn't lock it either. And I think Nico's wrong. I'm picking Blast with Chain.
I thought you were just about to say, I didn't lock in either, and I'm choosing Boom Pauline as well. Just all three on the same one in the last one.
So
No,
what did Kyle choose again?
I'm picking a Blossom or Explosion.
Okay. Kyle was the only one who I think spoke the name of the correct answer. I made up Detonado, and I actually misspoke because it's supposed to be Detonado.
Yeah,
But I just tripped on my words.
I knew Blast
That-
with Chain because I think I have that card
I
somewhere.
think so, yeah. It's
because I
classic.
saw it and I went, there's a successor to Kunai with Chain?
I never knew that there was a successor to Kunai with Chain. I just thought it was just Kunai with Chain and probably
Kunai with
like
Chain.
Kunai with Chain Dragon or something. I don't know.
So, Tyler, Blossom as in flowers is not spelled with a U.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even like think of that. Way to just put me on blast.
I always thought a Blossom was weird because it looks more like a tapir.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't
Like, it's
look
got a
very
it's
much
got
like a
fucked
possum.
up face.
that is not a possum like at all.
No.
Actually, I don't think whoever designed that card knew what a possum was.
Oh, but I do love that the tail is a fuse. That's cute.
yeah.
It's kind of fucked up though because that means that like this little sleeping baby is gonna explode and die.
Well, he's also got like the classic Spider-Man logo on his back, so everything is fine.
I also hate how much text goes along with Explossum's effect.
That's not that much as far as Yu-Gi-Oh cards go.
I was
It's
like, it's
not,
just
but
Yu-Gi-Oh,
for
dog.
what
It's
this
legible.
little guy is, it's a lot.
I think Slushy had more.
Boom Pauline is disappointing. I don't really know what else it could have been.
I don't.
The name
know
is just
what-
really funny and like the art, it fits. I just it's boring to me.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got the concept. Like what? Why is there an
exploding
exploding trampoline?
Is this is that a weird play on words that was lost in localization?
Likely.
No, couldn't be.
I just really need you to understand that you guys are sitting here nitpicking the thought process behind Boom Pauline, which is just an explosive trampoline. And have you seen the other Yu-Gi-Oh cards that we haven't questioned for? Like, this isn't the one.
I
This
mean, like
isn't
the other
one.
ones we haven't questioned are way out there. This one is like a grounded concept that I just don't understand.
Yeah.
The thing is, even if this wasn't lit and not going to theoretically explode, the legs have springs on them, which I think would make the trampoline not really work.
No, it would work
general.
better than you want it to, actually. You just jump and it like...
No, it's just gonna launch you into the stratosphere.
Activate this card by choosing one unused monster zone. If an effect monster is special summoned to that zone, return both the monster in that zone and this card to the hand. Well, then that makes sense. That's just what a Boom Pauline does.
Obviously. I mean, we've all had one when we were kids.
Yeah, no.
Finally, a grounded Yu-Gi-Oh card.